we're adding a JDM car to the channel. Ta-da! Good morning, what is up everyone? Car's super low on fuel. We're exiting right now. We're gonna get fuel, and there's gonna be a very special car over there. A little treat for you guys because we're adding a JDM car to the channel. Try to take a guess what it is. Right now, you probably have like 10 seconds, real quick. Special JDM car. It's from the 90s. We're adding it to the channel. What do you think it is? Go comment below. Let me know if you guys were right. And there it is. No, I'm joking. That's not it. Ta-da! 1997. Toyota Supra. It's the right one. Alright guys, so that's it. So we're adding this Toyota Supra to the channel. We're gonna go to APR right now because we're getting a bigger wing on the AMG GTR, and then we'll talk about it more over there, why we're adding this Toyota Supra. Let's do a quick little red light to red light, just to see what the difference is. Go. There's like no comparison between an old JDM car. All right, we have arrived at APR. I like that. Alright guys, this is KC from APR Performance. He's going to go over the wing and give us some options for the car. So they're trying to make a custom one for the AMG GTR. They already have a previous one for the regular AMG. So I don't know nothing about wings. The master's over here. He's going to teach us everything. So how would you do this?
So basically we need to raise up a little taller.
Okay.
On this wing. It just looks like this is a deck mount, which is the wing is mounted to the rear deck itself. So we're probably still gonna do the deck mount using whatever factory that came with.
So no additional holes, just use what's there.
Exactly. Yeah,
Perfect.
We're not gonna use any extra holes.
Okay.
So,
I'll leave the car with you guys for a week. You guys figure it out.
Okay.
You know me from my Porsche.
Yeah.
I like thing wings. So the bigger the better. But I'll leave it up to you guys, whatever you guys decide.
Okay.
Go.
We do have bigger foils here.
Okay.
I can kind of show you.
Yeah, let's
back there. Yeah. So
let's go see what you guys have. Casey, which one is that? Is that the 500 or
500?
500.
Yeah,
okay,
GDC
sweet.
500.
Yes, definitely that, right?
Well, it fits perfectly with the quarter panel.
It sits almost flush with the quarter panels. This is perfect size.
APR over here, they make everything carbon fiber, so they make bigger splitters, canards, fender louvers. One thing I hate about this car are these plastic fender louvers, which APR makes luckily. So everything about this car, every other component, carbon, 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 carbon. Everything is carbon except for this piece. The one piece that like really sticks out is plastic. And look at that.
Oh, that's nice, man.
So much better.
Oh, that's nice.
So we're gonna get a bigger wing and we're gonna add these louvers. That's why did Mercedes decide to do this? Everything is carbon,
exactly,
except
right?
for the one part that like really sticks out.
Exactly.
Yeah, it makes no sense. But I'm glad APR makes these. So this is what it starts with, huh? Flat sheet of carbon.
No, this is what we use for a splitter.
Yeah, for a splitter.
Yeah, splitter.
You guys
we cut it over there with the CNC. They route it to a different shape.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So it starts off a big rectangle piece of carbon, and then they put it on that machine. finally looks like that. All right, Casey. Okay. Thank you for showing us. I appreciate it. No problem. I'll leave the car here and I'll be back. Okay. Thank you. All right, guys. Now on to the main video. Finally, the Toyota Supra. We're gonna talk about why we're getting this car for the channel. Oh, it's so quiet.
The car was already on.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
It's alright. You'll replace the starter.
This is what, Z? This is a 1997 Toyota Camry?
Yeah, it has a Precision engine on it.
This is a steering wheel. Throws me off. This is a Camry steering wheel. This is actually the same steering wheel from a T100 Toyota pickup truck, if you guys know about that car. The reason we're adding a JDM car on the channel was because you guys basically called me a bitch. All right. So, no, really. All right. So, yeah. Let me explain. So, I used to be a JDM guy. I had two IS300s, which had the same engine as this, two JZs. One I supercharged, the other one I turbocharged. And then I got an S2000 when I turned 20. That was my dream car, finally got that car. But because I had a Honda, it was either I'm Team Honda or I'm Team Nissan. And that's why a few videos ago, I said I didn't like the R34. And as soon as I said that, it's like all hell broke loose, bro. Everyone like, hey, Mondi, you're a bitch dog, I'ma fuck you up, G. I'ma shank you. Listen, the R34 is a cool car. I respect it for what it is. But anyone who's ever driven one, once you get inside, you know, it's like you realize that the car's so overhyped. And I'm sorry to say that, but you know, the car really is overhyped, but I respect it for what it is. And then to make matters even worse, a few videos ago, even more recently, I called the Rocket Bunny NSX a rice rocket, and I'm gonna stick with that. So as soon as I said that, even worse. Like all you little ninjas came out, like want to stab me like, you know, I was a fruit ninja. Okay, so in order not to get stabbed and shanked, we decided it's time for a JDM car. Now I have too many cars. I've always wanted another S1000 because when I had the S1000 I was 20, I was broke, I didn't get to modify it the way I wanted to. I wanted a S2000, but I don't have garage space for it. I have 5 cars, I only have 4 garage spaces right now. So I have one too many cars as is. Z himself, he's got an E39 M5 that he just picked up. Really cool car, V8 manual. He's got 2 E30 M3s. He has a 6 Series. And then he had a GT3, which you guys will remember on the channel, which he fell in love with when I took it out drifting. He fell in love with it so much when I showed him how to drift in his own car that he decided to go drifting himself and crashed into a car. Still has the scars. Yeah. So hey, actually, let's make this a little serious. So the GT3 that he had, he's a good driver. But you know, well, compared to me, no one.
I drive old BMWs, bro. I'm not used to that PDK shit.
That's true. I was hosting a track event, so Z said, perfect, I'll come to the track event, but I'm gonna go get new tires for the car. So he gets new tires, and what, you know, some car guys don't know, which I had to learn the hard way myself, is whenever you get new tires, tires are an oil-based product, right? It's rubber, oil-based. So there's always like a sheen of oil on the outside. So whenever the tires are new, they're pretty slippery. And well, straight out of the tire shop, he went 2 sideways and straight into a car. So always remember, when you get new tires, for the first 25 miles, take it easy. Get that layer of oil off the car. There we go, that's it, look at that. Beautiful, one sec, let me zoom into it. That's what it, ouch. All right, so a couple days ago, Z hits me up. He too has too many cars. He's like, hey man, I got this killer deal on the Supra. I've always liked the Supra, but you know, I don't have space for it. You want to go in on this car with me? Let's turn it into a drift car. We could use it for the channel. I was like, you know what? Not a bad idea. Maybe we will, if the guys want to see it, the guys and girls. So if you guys comment that you want to see a Toyota Supra built on the channel, we'll get a Supra. We're gonna keep it at Z's place because I don't have any space.
I don't have any space either. We gotta rent somewhere.
Yeah.
And I was pulling up the text of the owner of this.
Oh, saying what?
I got in contact with her 6 months ago. Asked her if, or actually my brother did, said, would you sell this car? And she said she might consider it. She might consider it. She gave her phone number 6 months ago. I still have the text in May. She never responded to my text until a day after my birthday, a few days ago.
So that's when Z hit me up. He's like, hey, is there anything we could do with this car? Like, it's automatic. I was like, okay, it's actually good that it's automatic because it's automatic, we can put a sequential in it. We're not gonna go crazy with a big turbo. I think like 500-600 wheel horsepower is enough because we want to turn it into a drift car. So obviously steering angle kit, coilovers, racing seats, cage, suspension, wheels, all that fun stuff. So it could be a pretty cool build if you guys want us to build it. So let's see what this Toyota Supra is all about, you know.
16 about 12 seconds.
12? I thought 13. Let's go. Wow! Wow!
There we go.
360. So listen, the R34, very similar performance to this, right? It's maybe these cars were cool in the 90s, but compared to anything nowadays, a stock Toyota Camry from today is faster than this car. That's why all JDM guys, put your knives and shanks away. Right, put your swords away.
Me yesterday telling me that this is one of 74, I think, that came to the States in 97, white T-top or something.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So it's a special car. That's why we're not going to butcher it with the crazy body kit or anything like that. We're going to keep it classy. We're going to make it a fun, daily drivable track slash drift car.
It's probably the only Supra that hasn't been abused. She's owned it since 96. She was 7 years old. She pulled her back, decided to sell it.
It was a chick that owned it. That's really cool.
She gave me receipts from the dealer, over $50,000 she spent on it.
Jesus. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so the car has been well taken care of. It has 184,000 miles. It's high on the mileage, but it has a new engine. Yeah,
Dealership put a rebuilt engine on it.
So, which is why it's so fast.
Oh yeah. Definitely needs transmission mounts, but it moves at high RPM.
Yeah, it's not bad. All right, let's see who's got.
Jesus, I didn't know this car can do that.
Really can't do anything with this car. It doesn't have an LSD.
Okay.
Well, why are we doing two cameras now?
I have no idea, man. Everybody wants to see you stick it in your mouth.
Look, I'm not impressed. Okay?
Yeah, me neither.
You're not okay. You admit it.
It's cool, but it was always a dream car when I was a kid. So
yeah,
this, the E30 M3, and the NSX. So
okay, but the E30 M3, when you get in that car, it's manual. It's got ITBs. It sounds cool. It drives
it's a
well,
race car. It's
right?
a race car that
yeah.
was made for the street, so they can race.
Exactly. This car was like, you know, we have a Camry. Can we make a little sportier Camry?
Yeah.
That's what I feel, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, that's exactly what it feels like. I don't get the hype. I'm sorry, guys. I don't get the hype, and you know these JDM Supras, and I get it. Fast and Furious, they did it. You know, it was cool. They can be built into an 8-second car, but then again, you know, a minivan can be turned into an 8-second car, right? I mean, realistically. But you know, the S2000 on the other hand, or the NSX was developed by Ayrton Senna, so you know who won't like the NSX?
Man, prices shot up. They like double, triple in the past 4 or 5 years. I passed up on so many.
Yeah, I remember when they were like $40,000. Now they're $100,000.
Yeah.
So NSX I've always loved. That was a big daddy Honda. You know, me coming from my S2000, you know, that was the car I looked up to.
Definitely.
So the NSX is one of the few JDM cars that deserves a hype, and the 300ZX twin turbo. This car, I don't know, man, but we'll make it a cool car. Just 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Okay, high RPMs it goes.
It kicks. You felt that? You felt the second one hit?
Yeah. All right, so we need to find a nice long stretch.
So what was that? Third gear, 4,000 RPM it hit?
Second gear. We didn't hit third gear. It's not that fast. That was cool.
It's also cool that it's an appreciating asset.
Yeah, I appreciate asses. You guys ready for this tunnel run in this 260 horsepower twin turbo V6 inline 6?
Oh my God! Did we hit 60 yet? There it is.
Not 60. How's that? You impressed?
I'm impressed that there's a cop right there.
There's a cop right. Hopefully the cop didn't see it.
There it is.
Yeah. So if we get pulled over, I learned one thing from Houston: we're supposed to be assholes. Always be nice to police officers. Always.
But I mean, the more you drive it, the more you realize it has potential.
The car has potential.
You can make this very fun.
It's no wonder people turn this into a single turbo, right?
Yeah,
get rid of that initial one. Just put a massive one, and then at 4,000 RPM, just hold on for dear life.
But I'm definitely gonna read up on it. I'm curious as to when, like, how the turbos work. Okay, Fast and the Furious. What the hell was that? I did not expect that.
That was cool. That was fun, huh? It wasn't bad. It actually did like a cool little
It
drift.
sounded decent the
Yeah?
first flyby you did.
I was impressed. It's like-
I mean, keep in mind, I don't know how old these tires are, so the shocks are blown. I don't know if you can feel it, but the shocks are completely
It feels
done.
like a freaking boat.
Yeah,
Trust
the
me, I
shocks
feel
are
it.
completely done. So
Like we have to teach Z how to be a YouTuber on camera. When you speak, you have to talk into the camera.
Bruh, how many times I gotta say it? I'm not pretty like you.
Should I put the GoPro in my mouth again? It just sounds so
See, you're
wrong
setting
to say.
yourself
I know,
up
it
for
just
it.
sounds
You're setting
wrong to
yourself
say.
up for it, and then people like Mark and I, you know. Jesus Christ. Okay, this thing feels like a boat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, this is.
Let's go! Let's go! 70, 80, 90.
You were driving it in second gear the whole time?
Well, yeah, I had to in order
Oh
for it
yeah,
to.
yeah,
like,
that's right, that's right. That's
in order
right,
to
that's
for it
right.
to drift.
That's right. See, even though it's slow, I guess the adrenaline kicks in because you just don't feel really safe with these blown shocks.
Right? Yeah, it's just the vibrations.
So,
like
yeah,
90
yeah,
in this
yeah.
felt like
Like
probably
you do the same
150.
you do the same thing in the AMG and you're gonna be bored.
Yeah.
It's not gonna feel the
Yeah,
same.
I'm just cruising 90 miles an hour. I'm cruising. Yeah, so it's a cool car. Honestly, I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. What do you give this?
Same, 6
6 out of 10?
Yeah.
6, 7? Yeah, it has potential to be a 10 out of 10
I
car.
mean, just go look at it from the back, and you're definitely gonna add a point to that.
Yeah, the ass of this car looks stunning.
Yeah.
The front, it's cool.
It's all right.
It needs some work. All right, so guys, we're gonna wrap this video up. You guys let us know what you want us to do with this car. Do we keep this car?
Why don't people with experience with this car put a couple
That's
suggestions?
That's actually good because
like
yeah,
three modifications.
5 must-have
Five
modifications
must-have.
on
There
this
you
car.
go. 5
Because
must-have.
I personally don't know much about Supras. It's, you know,
But like specifics, don't say just suspension. Mention what kind.
okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, you guys let us know what to get on this car.
Never been through. Oh my god.
Well,
Yeah, it's
no
not-
horsepower
yeah.
to do it. We tried.
Yeah, that's not. Jesus Christ.
We're trying. It just doesn't want to do it.
I do
All right.
not feel safe in this car, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel safe.
Yeah, all right, guys. We'll see you. We'll see you next time. You guys let us know what to do with this car. Ciao.